Hello guys, welcome back to calculus class, but this time we're going to review about the unit circle. And this one is something that I taught in the tutoring, but I believe this one can help many of you. So I will help you to find how to find the unit circles and how to memorize them. I mean, there's no way, but I think this one you have to understand what it is. But before we even get into this one, we have to understand about three special triangles. So the first one is a right triangle that has degree 30 degree, which is pi over 6. And based on this angle, this one is the opposite side. So this one is the opposite side, this one is adjacent, and that's the hypotenuse. The ratio of the length of this triangle is always same. The opposite side, which is the shorter leg, is gonna be always 1. And the longer leg is gonna be square root of 3, and the hypotenuse is gonna be always 2. So because of this reason, when you do the sine, because you have to know the so, ka, toa, sine is gonna be opposite over hypotenuse. So sine is gonna be sine pi over 6 is gonna be 1/2. Cosine pi over 6 is gonna be square root of 3 over 2. So that's one thing that you have to know. And the second triangle that you have to know is gonna be, well, this is not that proportional, but if just assume that these two lengths are same. But let's say this one's a pi over 4, this right triangle, that this is a 45 degree, that these two sides are equal to each other. So this is opposite, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse, but still, the ratio is going to be same. Let's say this one is 1, this is going to be also equal to 1, and that is going to be square root of 2. So it's so clear. Sine pi over 4 is going to be so 1 over square root of 2, right? But normally, we don't really put square root of 2. We don't usually put radicals in the bottom, so what we usually do is we just multiply by square root of 2 on top and bottom. So this one is going to be square root of 2, because 1 times square root of 2 is square root of 2, over square root of 2 times square root of 2 is going to become 2. So normally you're going to see this one, okay? Same thing for the cosine, like cosine pi over 4 is equal to square root of 2 over 2, okay? The last triangle that you're gonna see is gonna be another right triangle that has a 60 degree, which is pi over 3. And this one is just like this one, but flipped side, which means the short side is gonna be 1, longer side is gonna be square root of 3 and 2. As you can see, it's kind of same thing. So therefore, sine cosine is gonna be just reverse of this one, because here, opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. So sine pi over 3 is gonna be square root of 3 over 2. Cosine pi over 3 is equal to 1/2. And as you can see, this one is gonna be like this one, they just flipped each other. So these are the triangles that you have to understand before you even get into the unit circle, because unit circle is really based on this one. So for now, let's do this one. When you do the unit circle, what you have to know is that this one is just same thing. So that's a 0, that's a pi. So 180 degrees is equal to pi, and the other one is gonna be 2 pi, which is a 0. So it's the same thing. So let's do this one. Basically, we're gonna draw the triangles here. So first one is gonna be what? Let's say I draw the triangle here. Here. As you can see, this one, let's say I put this one like pi over 6, 30 degree. And as you can see, if I draw the triangle, that's gonna be the triangle. And if I draw another triangle like this, that's a 45 degree. And let's say I draw another triangle like this, that's gonna be 60 degree, right? So unit circle is basically all about this one. Like drawing a triangle. Let's say this one is a pi over 6. In the case, x value is a cosine, which is this one. That's x value, right? So it's gonna be square root of 3 over 2, and y value is gonna be sine, which is 1/2. Okay, it's simple. And let's say you have 45 degree, pi over 4, then x value is gonna be the same thing. This x value is the square root of 2 over 2, y value is gonna be square root of 2 over 2. Same thing. So all your answer is gonna be based on this one. And let's say you have a pi over 6, which is a 60 degree. Then this one is gonna be same thing. X value is gonna be 1/2, and y value is gonna be square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so all answers are gonna be based on this one, and this one is gonna be 0,1, obviously. So that's easy. And let's say you have this one here. So from here you put 30 degree. So that's a 30 degree before pi, so it's gonna be most likely 5 pi over 6. Now, it's a 30 anyways. This is 30 degree, which means your answer is gonna be based on here. So that's a cos x value, that's the y value, which is square root of 3 over 2, comma, y value 1/2. But look at this. This quadrant, x is on the left side, so that's a negative. Y value is a positive, so that's a positive. So this is going to be negative here, okay? Same thing for the pi over 4. It's going to square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. But since x is negative, I'm going to put negative here. Same thing for here, pi over, not pi over 4. So that's going to be 3 pi over 4. And that's gonna be so pi over 6, a little bit over, so it's gonna be, that's a pi over 3 here, 2 pi over 3, if I'm right. Am I right? Yeah, whatever. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. 2 pi over, yeah, it's a 2 pi over 3. Yeah, I'm right. So that's gonna be what? Same number, just switch the sign for the x, because x is a thing. So these are the what you really need to know, like top part. But and after this, it's gonna be same thing. So you know what? To make it easy to understand, let me draw the 3 lines first. So that's a 30 degree after pi, so it's gonna be 7 pi over 6, and that's after this one, so it's gonna be 5 pi over 4. So this one is after this one, so it's gonna be 4 pi over 3, I believe, because that's 3 pi over 2, right? Yeah, 4 pi over 3, because that's over pi. Yeah. So here, numbers are gonna be same thing. 30 degree, so it's gonna be this one for this. Watch this. Square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. And that's what, square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. That what, square root of 3 over 2, comma, no, 1/2, comma, square root of 3 over 2. Now let's talk about the sign. So this quadrant, look at this. X is negative because it's on the left side. Y is also negative because this is both negative, right? Therefore, it's going to be both negative. That's what you need to know, okay? So same thing for here. So I'm not going to word this due to time, but it's got unit circle is based on this one. So if you actually understand only this side, everything will make sense, okay? So you must memorize this one. You must memorize this part. And after this, that's gonna be a common sense, okay? What you really have to know is to look at the denominator and see whether it is 60 degree. If it ends with 3, you're thinking about that 60 degree but direction. If it ends with a 4, that's gonna be based on this. If it ends with a 6, it's gonna be 30 degree, just like this, okay? So that's it, guys. And if you have any question about this one, just let me know, then I will help you with that one, okay? That's about it. Love you guys. Bye.